So I just had this thought. So you know how I was just hanging with you a moment ago. Click you off quite abruptly, I will say. But you got shit to do. Hang with me when you can, right? And I do enjoy your company. I appreciate it and all that. But you know, my whole spiel, what I be doing and what I be saying. I hadn't noticed, because, you know, I know I be hanging around with one or two of you, you know, and just by happenstance, check, click, life happens, life do what it do. But I noticed it was 156 times that by two. Don't know the number, don't know the math, you do it. But listen, or you do it if you're interested in it, but something caught my attention, something caught my eye. Just like 156 had caught 9:15 in the AM. Um, yeah, we meet up in an algorithm like that, right? We meet up in an algorithm like that. These states, right? How I'm just standing here, right? And then just standing here, energy. You pull me, standing here. You pull me. You transmit that. I'm trying to call it kinetic energy, right? Well, I was just still thinking of you, and I was amazed. Get my angles right. How it was 156 of us in the room. At one moment in time, there was 156 of us like-minded, spiritual, physical entity beings, particles of the universe connected because some kind of, I call it kismetic energy. What was it what was it about me that drew you out of your curiosity? Because there's a whole lot of other motherfuckers you could be hanging with, but you hanging with me. And so I want to say thanks for checking in on me. And me and my well-being. I'm just like you know, motherfucker trying to figure this daily living out, right? Sending you love and positivity. Ooh, we thank you. Thank you. Oh, oh, what was that love and positivity was drawing me, pulling me away? See how that negative force works? Because as soon as I read that, and then I started to, you know, like, be pulled away. Like, what's, I was reading love and positivity, but something negative in the universe was drawing me away from you. Like, oh, what's that all about? Heavenly Father, Jehovah. And so I was, get the angles right. And so I was, did I get the angles right? Yeah, being pulled. Were you thinking about me? And then you like, oh, I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I can't be hanging with you. And then, yeah, you be pulling me. You be pulling me. Your energy. You be like, click me on. I want to hang with you. I like hanging with you. And I be like, but I want to skate. I want to talk to Father Jehovah. And Father Jehovah, how come you ain't give me a whole lot of room? Like, if I had a big old kitchen. Look, can you imagine how fast I'd be if I had a big ass motherfucking kitchen? I mean, a big motherfucking kitchen. Put the island in the center. It gotta be an island. I'd take that motherfucking island out. I need all the space, right? Ooh, I'd be skating. All my house shoes be skates. I'd be rolling around all day long. Oh my goodness, I just be rolling. I think I be too much and I be too fast for God. God said, look, you can have it in your dreams. I'm going to cut you short because I don't give you that, look, all that stuff that you fantasize. I don't give it to you in real life. You can fantasize about it all you want to. I said, better than nothing. I take it. So I take this limited space God gave me and I make the best. And I was like, you see what I'm doing, Lord? Because all I'm doing, just imagine if I had a whole big old ice rink, ice skate, a roller skate, and I just be moving and ooh, we like, I be skating. And I be like, I ain't gotta worry about falling, ain't gotta worry about nobody. Look, I have a whole crew. Like, we gonna make sure you ain't gonna fall, cause like the back of dancing, just in case Chris Brown Deuce looking for. Don't you got one of these niggas that pick him up, bounce and pick back up into step? Yeah. But look, some divas, they don't do that, right? Because they fall. But the brother man, they know better. Because look, I'm doing my move, doing my stuff, and we all in sync and shit. And if I slip and fall, boom, catch me, boom, bounce me back in place. And we all... Ooh, we Father Jehovah. I don't know why God didn't make me a choreographer. If God had made me a choreographer, I'd be so fast. Ooh, I'd be so fast. And so, look, everything that I imagine, ooh, in my lascivious imagination, right? God be cutting me short. God said, no, you can imagine it and you can dream it, but you ain't gonna have that in real life. I just take what I get, right? I take what I get. It's like, okay, God, I'll work where I work in this little kitchen. But just imagine if I had a big old kitchen. I'd just be doing, ooh, like how many times you gonna say it? That's how much, look, that's how much I be begging God. I be like, every time I get in my mood, and then I'll be like, you don't know nothing about it. It just be between me and God. It's the one that God ain't struck me down. It is. But look, I can say one thing. Every day I woke up, I enjoyed my life. Enjoy yours. So look, anything got but a little bit of space, I'd put a disco ball up. Hang a disco ball up. Click you on. Put some strobe lights and shit. And like, when I woke up, at least I enjoyed my life. I made the, look, God didn't give it to me in reality, but look, I had a whole big old grand imagination time in my, the imagination field. If you here playing with it, can you use your imagination? Can you feel me? Look, we the early birds. We here in this big old magnificent ballroom of life, right? Disco ball and shit. Turn off the lights. It's Saturday morning, but it's whatever time you want it to be in your imagination, right? So I be hanging with God. I said, God, you know how my mind works? How come you ain't put me and Bella in a big old giant kitchen? Bella don't even know what I'm doing, right? He on the east wing of the house and shit, and I'm on the west wing of the house, and I'm just having my morning coffee with God, because I broke my other glass, and so I gotta use this big mug. Yeah. All right, I just want to spend some energy with you. Because, first and foremost, I'm a social media junkie. Yep. Talk to you later. Bye.